This one is dedicated to my oldest brother. The one I love. The one that loves me. It's gotta go two ways. Yeah. And it's also dedicated to my Costanza wallet. Sitting there looking at this wallet and you think, what the hell? Who would carry a wallet at all anyway? I can see through it. It's so thick that it doesn't even close properly. But yesterday morning, I opened it up and I said, you know what? I gotta figure out what doesn't belong in there. And I went through these things, and I went through these things, and I went through... You look at that. There are a couple bandages I stole from... three. That I stole from my workplace, because if you ever cut yourself at work, you need to be able to take one of those fingertip ones that can get off across a weird area and then put another one over it and then slide the finger roller one around that too, so it doesn't come off right away. Otherwise, you're going to leave a blood trail. Next thing, HR's got to deal with it. That Brenda Harrington the one time says, hey, if you ever have a cut or any kind of wound, you need to come and report. And I raised my hand. I say, you want me to come to you every single day? And she says, well. And so there's that. They don't want to see you every day. But yeah, I got these things in here, and what I pulled out that I'm like, what am I going to ever use that for? Andy Hunyon's wedding, you know. I got a Top Golf membership. I don't golf. Ask my brother Steve. Well, I enjoy golf. Ask my brother Steve. But this is the place when I got this card, because it was part of the bachelor party. I was hitting the damn thing, and I proved to people that didn't even know my brother that I can hit a ball backwards and sideways. It's very dangerous to golf around me. But I do love chasing that ball. That's why Top Golf doesn't work. I keep wanting to jump over the edge. So I took it out. I said, I don't need this for anything ever again. And then find out from her that we've been invited to go play Top Golf. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I told you I needed everything in that wallet. But then this morning, I was going to pick up the stepdaughter and from a cleaning, and I picked up my wallet to make sure I had it on me, because I needed to buy beer anyway. That's what I was really going out for. And then I got this call, and I looked and I saw, my driver's license. I said, that's convenient that that's still there. And because nobody even wants to know me anymore enough to ask me how old I am. And so I drove out with that. It says something about the military on it. Veteran. That's good. I went ahead and put that on the last time because that looks good for cops. Same way as I got an 82nd Airborne Division license plate. You know, border. Cops love the military. Yeah, so you got to play it. And so there I pick up the daughter today from the cleaning, and I'm driving back, and I'm going, and on the way down to pick her up, I noticed I crossed Big Beaver Road. I said, wow, what a fond memory. Every time I see Big Beaver Road, I think about the times I've been with my oldest brother, and we're driving in the Detroit area. And it's like, where the hell are we? I don't know. About the moment we realize we're lost, because he knows I've been around. He thinks I know where I'm going. He's the older brother, so I think he knows where he's going. And it always takes us a very long time to realize we don't know where the fuck we're going. And we always happen to cross Big Beaver Road. So when I crossed that on the way to pick up the daughter from the cleaning, I was like, that, Steve, Steve Gante Hariambante Hoka. I just made up that word so I could cover my brother's name. My oldest brother, the one that I love. And I thought of him. And then after picking up the daughter from the cleaning, I'm driving back, and she was using her phone to give us maps because I'm never down around anywhere over here. And I started asking, are we really supposed to be going this far straight? I felt like we should have taken a turn somewhere. And there are cops everywhere with people pulled on. What a beautiful scalding day. I just got out of the pool. I hope my hair's not too bad for you. But there it is on a beautiful scalding day, and cops are pulling people over all over the place. And I got my radio, #RadioForTheDeaf hat on. And because I might see somebody I want to share it with. And it doesn't happen very often. Next thing I know, we're getting pulled over. And there's a cop comes rolling right up behind me. I'm like, ah! And I see, I get out of the way. He's going somewhere more important than me. I get out of the way and he stays behind me. And I say, uh-oh, I guess I got to get off the road. So I pull off the road. This is exciting. You know, how does Judas react in a situation with a cop? Happens all the time. It's not that big a deal. And yeah, I said to her, I have no idea why we were being pulled over, but I felt completely confident as he was walking up, because I know I looked in my wallet this morning to make sure my ID was in there, because I've had to have it mailed to me in Montana before. I lose things, and people find them, and they remember me, and they mail them. People seem to be very nice to me. I guess that's what comes out of treating people well. You can only treat so many people well, because there are only so many people that are worth treating well. The rest of them try and rob you and rape you and take everything you got. And it's like, you know what? I can't treat you well. You will consider that a reward for the way you act. And that's the best form of enabling I can ever come up with, is treating somebody okay when they fuck up constantly. So, yeah, he asked me last time I was pulled over, and I said, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to say in there. There are things that are expunged. There are things that aren't there. There, you know, he said the last time, and I'm like, what? You didn't really want me to go down a path, did you? And he didn't. He took my driver's license, and I gave him my stuff that I had right there in my console, right there on top. You gotta have that shit right there on top. Act like you know what you're doing and you're a law-abiding citizen. And they will believe you, because there aren't that many law-abiding citizens that actually abide by the laws. So if you look like you're prepared, they're taking that as a bonus. And we drove from there after he gave me a warning. You're supposed to switch lanes. I don't care if I run over a cop. It's not like I aim to, but a cop is no different than anybody else to me. If they're walking around like a dumbass and I run them down, I'm not going to feel guilty about that. So, yeah, I didn't even ask him what was wrong. And he asked me, he said, you know, I pulled you over, and I'd already told her, so she got the witnesses. I'm like, I have no idea. You know, I was doing 50 and a 45 contemporary community standards. It's exactly what I looked at. I noticed there was a sign there. I thought maybe it dropped to 35 from 45, but no, I was right there. I was good. And they said, you didn't switch lanes. You had ample time. And I was like, oh, all right. And then on the way back from there, we ended up going the wrong way. It took us like an hour and a half to go 15 miles. And I saw Big Beaver Road. And I told her about it. And it was funny. It's just, you know, why don't you take a vacation? Go out for a ride. See what you can do to get pulled over without getting a ticket. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten away with a warning.